In the world of modern dairy farming, there is a world where commitment and creativity come together. This world is hidden behind the rolling hills and gorgeous pastures. It is a seamless combination of attentive care, cutting-edge technology, and traditions that have been passed down for generations. We are going to take you inside some of the most innovative and largest dairy farms in the world, where highly trained cows and cutting-edge machinery are used to produce milk of the highest possible quality. Prepare yourself to be amazed by the craftsmanship that goes into the milk that is used to produce cheese. The welfare of cows is a top priority for modern dairy farms, which is why they provide barns that are roomy, properly aired, and designed to decrease stress and improve health. The use of supple bedding, such as straw or sand, is changed on a regular basis to ensure cleanliness. Sand is especially important because it inhibits the formation of microorganisms and helps to maintain the health of cows. Messages that are calming are frequently given to cows in order to promote circulation and reduce tension. In addition, they take baths to maintain the cleanliness of their coats and to protect themselves from illnesses. Performing routine health examinations allows for the early detection of any problems, thereby ensuring that cows remain in excellent condition. Cows that are thirsty or sick can benefit from intravenous fluids, while immunizations and treatments can help avoid infections. Keeping a dairy farm clean is critical for the well-being of cows and the farm's continued existence. For the purpose of preventing the accumulation of bacteria, farmers routinely clean their barns, walkways, and milking areas. Sand bedding is cleaned and reused, while waste like manure is recycled into organic fertilizer for crops. Both of these processes are followed. Additionally, water is preserved. The water that is used for cleaning the barn and cooling systems is filtered and then put to another use. It is a rigorous process to feed dairy cows in order to ensure that they produce a lot of milk and that they are healthy. The typical feeding schedule for mature dairy cows includes feeding them 2 to 3 times a day with a diet that is well balanced and consists of grains, silage, and hay. In addition, reproduction is an essential component of dairy farming. Farmers utilize cutting-edge techniques to guarantee that their cows have healthy pregnancies and monitor them to determine the optimal time for breeding. The first milk that a calf consumes is called colostrum, and it is loaded with nutrients and antibodies. Once the calf is born, it requires special care, including: when young calves are being raised, they are provided with a diet that is well-balanced and kept in clean, comfortable environments. For the purpose of ensuring the cow's comfort and preserving the quality of their milk, dairy cows are routinely milked 2 to 3 times per day. Cows may find themselves in discomfort or possibly develop health problems if they are not milked on a regular basis. Traditional milking parlors and rotational milking systems are the 2 primary methods of milking that are utilized by dairy farms. The cows are arranged in rows in typical milking parlors, and milking equipment are attached to the cows. The process is automated by rotary milking devices, which allow cows to be milked while they are positioned on a rotating platform. The reduction of work, the increase in efficiency, and the calmness of the cows make them ideal for large farms. Some of them even feature feeding stations, which improve both the comfort and the milk yield. Following the milking process, a disinfectant that is based on iodine is sprayed directly into the teats of the cow in order to eliminate bacteria and prevent illnesses. Protecting the skin from mastitis, but also maintaining its softness and health is the purpose of this. Then, each cow is placed on a scale so that its weight can be monitored, which ensures that the cows are healthy overall. After each milking session, all of the equipment is carefully cleaned and sterilized in order to remove any milk residues and bacteria that may have been present. Following the collection of fresh milk from dairy farms, it is promptly delivered to the cheese factory in order to undergo the manufacturing procedure. When the milk is brought to the processing factory, it is subjected to a quality inspection that examines its temperature, flavor, and the presence of impurities. The next step is to pasteurize the milk, which involves heating it to a particular temperature in order to eliminate hazardous bacteria while maintaining the milk's natural flavor. Pasteurization is followed by the addition of rennet, a naturally occurring enzyme that aids in the curdling of milk, together with a specific strain of bacteria. The rennet induces the proteins to coagulate, which results in the formation of solid curds and the separation of the curds from the liquid whey. The bacteria contribute to the enhancement of the flavor. Following this step, The curds are left behind while the whey is drained out. Salt not only protects the cheese but also enhances its flavor. For a more distinctive flavor profile, herbs, garlic, or spices can be added. The cheese is often protected from air and moisture by being wrapped in wax, plastic, or packaging that is vacuum sealed once it has been packaged. Did you know that there are a wide variety of flavors available for cheese made from cow's milk? You name it. Sweet, salty, or anything else. Indeed, it is not limited to cheese boards alone. We make advantage of it in every aspect. Appetizers, main courses, and even desserts are all included. In addition, it is ideal for making soups and sauces. Which method of cheese consumption do you prefer the most? In modern dairy farming, technology is playing an increasingly vital role in optimizing both productivity and animal welfare. Artificial intelligence and automation are revolutionizing how farmers manage their herds. Smart collars and leg sensors continuously monitor each cow's health, detecting subtle changes in activity levels, temperature, and even chewing patterns to identify potential illnesses before they become serious. Automated milking systems not only reduce the need for manual labor, but also allow cows to be milked at their preferred time, enhancing their comfort. Meanwhile, drones provide farmers with a bird's-eye view of grazing fields, tracking herd movements, and assessing pasture conditions. These advancements collectively improve efficiency while ensuring that dairy cows receive the best possible care. Sustainability has also become a crucial aspect of modern dairy farming. The demand for organic milk is rising, leading to an increased focus on environmentally friendly practices. Unlike conventional dairy farms, organic dairy operations prohibit the use of synthetic hormones and antibiotics, allowing cows to graze on natural pastures free from chemical fertilizers and pesticides. Reducing the carbon footprint is another priority, with farmers adopting innovative solutions such as methane-reducing feed additives, precision manure management, and anaerobic digesters that convert waste into biogas. Solar panels and wind turbines are also being integrated into dairy farms, providing renewable energy to power automated milking systems and refrigeration units. By prioritizing sustainability, dairy farmers can balance economic growth with environmental responsibility. Beyond milk production, the craft of cheesemaking showcases the fascinating intersection of tradition and technology. The process begins with careful milk selection, as different feeding practices influence the fat and protein content, which ultimately impacts the texture and flavor of the cheese. In high-end cheese production, the curdling and aging process is meticulously controlled. Some cheeses are aged in temperature and humidity-regulated caves, while others develop their unique taste through exposure to specific bacterial strains. Certain varieties, such as blue cheese, require precise mold inoculation to develop their signature veins, whereas soft cheeses like brie and camembert rely on surface ripening techniques. The combination of age-old craftsmanship and modern processing techniques ensures a diverse range of high-quality cheeses. The significance of cheese extends far beyond the dairy farm, as it plays a central role in global culinary traditions. In Italy, Parmigiano Reggiano is aged for years and used as a key ingredient in pasta dishes and soups. France boasts an extensive selection of cheeses, from the pungent Roquefort to the creamy Saint-André, each with its own regional heritage. In Switzerland, cheese fondue remains a cultural staple, bringing people together over bubbling pots of melted Gruyere and Emmental. Even in regions where dairy consumption was historically low, such as East Asia, the popularity of cheese is rapidly growing. Countries like Japan and South Korea are developing their own takes on cheese-based dishes, demonstrating how this dairy product has become a universal culinary treasure. The nutritional quality of milk and cheese is closely tied to the diet of dairy cows, making feeding strategies a critical aspect of dairy farming. Cows fed on fresh grass produce milk with a higher concentration of omega-3 fatty acids, while grain-fed cows generate milk with a richer, creamier texture. The balance of forage, silage, and grains directly influences the protein and fat content, affecting the cheesemaking process. Certain dairy farms go to great lengths to customize their cows' diets, incorporating flaxseed or seaweed to improve milk composition while reducing methane emissions. These dietary adjustments not only enhance product quality, but also contribute to more sustainable farming practices. Finally, Innovation in fermentation techniques is pushing the boundaries of cheese production. Traditional cheesemaking relies on bacterial cultures to develop flavor, but scientists are now experimenting with genetically modified microbes to create new and exciting varieties. Additionally, the rise of plant-based cheese alternatives is challenging conventional dairy products. By using fermentation to replicate the texture and taste of cheese, companies are producing dairy-free options made from cashews, almonds, and even oat milk. As consumer preferences evolve, the industry is finding new ways to merge science with tradition, ensuring that both classic dairy cheeses and modern plant-based alternatives have a place in the market. By exploring these aspects of dairy farming and cheese production, we gain a deeper appreciation for the level of innovation, care, and tradition involved in bringing high-quality dairy products to the world.